Okay, so after a failed search of YouTube on how to curl thick hair, I have decided to just make you this lovely video, and because you'd rather see my face anyhow. So, the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you have the things that you're going to need to curl your hair. So clips, because you're going to section it out. And then, of course, hairspray and a brush to brush through it. And then if you don't have a comb, to pull the hair down, a pen will work just fine. The point end, of course. Speaking of utensils, okay, so brush through your hair, which I pretty much already did. And now I'm just going to section it off, so a part down the middle. And then I'm just going to pull the top half of what I did. And then I'm going to clip that. And the other half. And then I'm going to clip that. So this way, when you clip the hair, you can just work on the sections that you have, and all the other hair doesn't get in the way of the curl. So then you just want to brush through the rest of the hair. Obviously, I just woke up and didn't brush it after my shower last night. Okay. So now you can start the curl. This I usually just break up into like 2 pieces. So this is 2 curls, just like this. So if you're right-handed, you want to hold your hair with your left hand and then grab your curling iron with your right hand. And the opening part should be your pointer finger should be opening it. So you just want to clip it at the end with the pointer to the back and then just move the iron all the way to the end of your hair. Then you just roll it all the way up. The stuff that falls out, I just make a new piece with that or add it to another part. So you just leave it there for about, 20 seconds, and then you just kind of pull the clip up a little bit and then just pull down on the iron so that it lets the curl come out. So again, this piece fell out because my hair's layered, so it's a little bit shorter. So again, my left hand's holding it all the way out. My right hand is holding the iron, and then my right pointer is what opens it. And then I just clip it onto the hair, move it till it's almost to the end, and then just roll it up. And even if you have some hair that's sticking out at the end, you can just open up the clip a little bit, and then, whoops, that was a bad example. But then open up the clip a little bit, and then put that hair in it after that. So you'll see more of that in a second, I guess. So again, just make sure the hair is like brushed through. I just use my fingers, and then my left hand holds it. My right hand and right pointer finger are clipping it, and you can see that the iron part is towards the mirror or towards the front. And then you just pull it all the way down to the end. See, as you can see here, it's not all in there, but that's okay. You just wrap this part up. And then at the end, we can just open the barrel a little bit and make sure that the ends get curled so they don't crisp. Because if you don't curl the ends, then there's going to be like a marking and it'll just stick out like jagged edges. So I'm just opening it up a little bit to curl the ends that didn't make it all the way through. And then pull down the rest. And then here I had one piece that didn't get done, so I'm not going to curl it all the way up. I'm just going to curl the end of it so that it's curled. So once you've done one section, you'll do the same thing to the other side. And then you can take your clip, and then you're going to just take this down by sections just like we did. But only a little bit at a time. And then just clip the rest back up. Now, since your hair is really thick, what you could also do is, so you don't get confused, is take the hair before you take anything down that you've already curled and then clip that. So that way, again, you're only working with a small part of your hair, and it just makes it that much easier to do the curl. So again, you just clip it here, all the way down, almost to the end. See, the hair is different lengths, so some of it will fall out if I go to the end. Then I can just curl it up, leave it there for the majority of the 15 seconds, or if it's hot to the touch, it should be curled. But now I'm just going to open it up just a little bit, kind of like pump it and let the hair pull through so that the end gets curled. And then just pull it all the way down. So now I'm just going to pull another section. again. So actually, before we do that, this is what you could have done the first time that I didn't show you, was to just add this to what's already curled, so that you're not getting all confused on what hair you're supposed to be curling, especially if you have thick hair, because you just want to work with what you're working with, and it will make it much easier to curl, because if you try to curl too much hair, you won't get the curl that you're looking for. Because obviously the curling iron will singe your hair on the outside and not make the hair closest to the outside world curl at all. So those are inside curls. If you want to curl so that your curl is towards the back, you would want to do the same thing, but instead you'd want the clippy part towards the front of the mirror. So I'm just going to move over here. So the clippy part is in the front now versus before it was in the back, but you would do the same thing. The reason I did the back curls first is because those are generally a lot easier to do. But again, a little bit of hair fell out, so I'll just add this to my other curl. So it would be the same, except now, again, the clip is to the front instead of the back. But you just curl it up. Oops. And hold it there for a minute. And just pull it down. So you pretty much just keep breaking the hair down into sections for the curl. I'm not going to give you a 25-minute tutorial on how to pull the hair down. That's pretty self-explanatory. So just to kind of recap, what we did is your hair obviously curls better if it's not washed, if it's dirty, because it's not silky and shiny from the conditioner. So dirty hair is good for curling. Secondly, make sure that you have the stuff that you need to do your hair, which is obviously your curling iron, your clips to section it out, your brush, and then sometimes if you need a pen or a comb to section out the pieces that you're going to curl, that's fine, but I kind of just use my hands because I've been doing it so long, and I think that it's faster. But that and then hairspray just to curl it. So obviously you can do it like a curl at a time, depends like how much hold that you want. I kind of hold them up a little bit and then spray them because I like them to be like fluffy when I spray them. So then after you've done your whole head, don't forget the flip that I showed you this weekend, so everything's all like nice and curled and everything. Then you just want to turn and then flip your head over, and you kind of just pick up the curls and move everything around, and then you can spray it and then pull it back, and you can spray it more and do this to your hair so that there's like a lot of body and a lot of volume to the curls. Okay, so I hope that helped. If you have any questions, just email me or call me. I will be around. And I guess that's it. Happy curls, happy wedding. Bye-bye.